And the Gopala Tapani Upanishad, Uttara 97, is stated, Eko Deva, Sarva Bhuteshu Gudha, that one Supreme Lord lives hidden within all living entities. Chanakya Upanishad says, Ekam Evad Vitiyam. That's point 2.1. The Supreme Lord is one without a second. In the Bhagavatam 10.10.30 it is stated, Tvamekaha sarvabhutanam dehashvatmendriyeshwareha. You are the Supreme Personality of God, it's the controller of everything. The body, life, ego, and senses or of every living entity are your own self. In the Srimad Bhagavatam 10.14.23 it is stated, Ekastvam Atma Purushaha Purana Satyaha Swayam Jyotir Anantadyah Nityokshara Jasraha Ajasraha Sukho Niranjanaha Purnadavyo Mukta Upadhito Mritaha. You are the one Supreme Person, the primeval Supreme Personality, the Absolute Truth, self-manifested, endless, beginless. You are eternal. You are infallible. You are perfect. You are complete, without any rival. And you are free from all material designation. Your happiness can never be obstructed, nor have you any connection with material contamination. Indeed, you are the indestructible nectar of immorality. What is given? See, you are indestructible nectar. Nobody can destroy you. Of what? Morality or immorality? Immorality. That means where moral principles end, there bhakti begins. Don't try to be very good. Try to be divine. What a wonderful statement this is. Purna advyo mukta upadito amrita. So indestructible nectar of immorality. That means from Lord everything begins. Even the wrong things also emanate from Lord. That is immorality. That means somebody falsity is there. Illicit activities are there. Falsity is there. Everything comes from where? He is the source only. Na? Aditi Devana. He declares or not. But he is indestructible nectar. Though he gives all these gunas, even the bad gunas, but he is situated in everyone's heart. He is situated in the heart of the smuggler also. He is situated in the heart of the drunkard also. Why is it that he is not giving knowledge? He wants them to suffer more. Because if the father goes on telling, don't do, still the son goes on doing the wrong things, father says, "Theek hai, karo aur bhugto." So if a person is not interested in reading Vedas, is not interested in reading Bhagavad Gita, is not interested in hearing process, then Lord says, experience it. Experience all wrong things. Suffer. I have made a special place for you. What is that? Hell. Go to hell. So that is how Krishna teaches. It is his own way of teaching. Generally, we are behind children. Should not do, should not do. Lord gives instructions. Lord allows the free will to be used. So when he does this, like some children, they don't want to be with the parents. They just want to go out and experience. Parents says, go and experience. I advise someone at this age, don't get married. He didn't listen. I was 37, 38. I told this is very advanced age now. By this time, you should have a child at least of 10 years minimum. He didn't listen. He married. And he was interested in scriptures. He had renouncing attitude. But then he got married now. And he asked me, Mataji, I want to read scriptures. I'm not able to memorize. Whatever I memorized, that also erased. Now what I should do? I said, now don't do renunciation. Now enjoy your married life first. Maybe at night you can read some shastras and sleep. No, no, Mataji, please tell. I said, okay, take one shloka, both of you memorize. So Lord has given all the opportunity. If a person still wants to enjoy the materialistic life, Lord allows to do. The Srimad Bhagavatam 10.14, 55, 57 is stated, Krishnam enam avehitvam atmanam akhilatmanam jagaditaya sopyatraha dehi va bhati vayaya. You should know Krishna to be the original soul of all living entities for the benefit of the whole universe. He has, out of his causeless mercy, appeared as an ordinary human being. He has done this on the strength of his internal potency, Yogamaya. So, why Lord created this universe? The question is asked. His Father. Does he want us to suffer? No, this is the highest compassion. By giving this material world, he has shown the highest compassion. Like jail is the highest compassion shown by the government so that the person improves. In the same way, this material world is the highest compassion so that we can reap our karmas. Whatever good or bad, we can reap our karmas and go beyond these karmas and become a karmi by the good fortunate, but the good fortune of association of devotees. So material world is the compassionate mood of Krishna. That is why when he creates the material world, he looks at Lakshmi. Namma Alvar has written a beautiful words for this. He looks at Lakshmi and sees whether she is appreciating or not. Whenever it is some creation, he wants appreciation. From whom? From Lakshmi. Internal concert. Lakshmi, first she tries to be indifferent. Then he tries to improvise the material world more. Because Lakshmi is more compassionate, Radharani is more compassionate. So that is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, Krishna in the mood of Srimati Radharani. Lakshmi cannot see the devotees suffering. Anyone. She cannot see anyone suffering, in fact. But then Lakshmi does some, means she wanted more. So he does more and then looks at her. Then she shows the sign that how you keep your two fingers and then show, oh, very good, wonderful. That Krishna is very much satisfied. So in this way, mm, so in this way, Lord, out of his costless mercy, now costless mercy, now again, more mercy to be shown. He appears like an ordinary human being. Rama, he is just crying for his wife. Some people thought that he is an ordinary person. To such an extent, even Parvati thought like that, Durgaji. That is how Tulja Bhavani. Tulja Bhavani is the place where Durgaji comes to test Rama. Shiva told, see, don't try out. He is my Lord. He is my Lord, don't try out. She didn't listen. She disguised herself or she appeared like Sita and went before Rama, trying to allure him. Go ahead. Because Rama was crying like a ordinary human being. So she wanted to test him. And then in one place, that is in Tulja Bhavani place, Rama calls Durgaji as Amba. You are my mother. And when she comes back to Shiva, he said, you are my Amba also now. No, that is a punishment for you now. So, Lord's activities cannot be understood. Lord appears like an ordinary human being. There is a purpose behind it. And all this he does with the strength of his internal potency. Vastuto janatam atra. Krishnam sthanu sthashnu Sarishnu Charishnu Cha Bhagavat Rupam Akhilam Nanyat Vastava Vasviha Kinchana. Those in this world who understand Lord Krishna as He is see all things, whether stationary or moving, as manifest forms of the Supreme Personality of God. So we have a nice verse, Thavar Jangama Dekhi, Na Dekhe Tara Murti, Sarvatra Hoy Nija Ishta Deva Spurti. That means you love everyone. You don't see Thavara as Thavara, Jangama as Jangama. Thavara means immovable objects. Jangama means which can move. Thavara Jangama Dekhi. Na Dekhe Tara Murti. He is not visualizing it as that form. In fact, what he is seeing everywhere, Sarvatra Hoye Nija Ishtadeva Swurti. He is seeing Krishna in everything. Every situation he knows that is Krishna's plan. Every situation is just plan of Krishna. He knows what to do, when to do, how to do. If you're completely dependent on him, he will plan your day. You don't have to think much. He will plan your activity in such a way that you satisfy him very nicely. In this way, he makes everybody satisfied through you. That is the power of Krishna's blessings and Krishna's mercy. But on the contrary, if you think that, oh, I know everything, I can do the best, then Krishna, to remove the pride, he will do something which you will not even expect. सर्वेषामपि वस्तूनां भावार्थो भवति स्थितः तस्यापि भगवान् कृष्णः किं तत् वस्तु रूप्यताम्. Such enlightened persons recognize no reality apart from the Supreme Lord Krishna. The original unmanifested form of material nature is the source of all material things, and the source, even that subtle material nature, is the Supreme Lord Krishna. What then could one ascertain to be separate from him? So everything emanates from Lord. So Bhagavatam verses Athapite Deva Padam Bhujantya प्रसादलेशानुगृहीता एव हि जानाति तत्त्वं भगवन् महिम्नो न चान्य एकोऽपि चिरं विचिन्वन्. This will be memorized. Very wonderful shloka. अथापि ते देव पदाम्बुजद्वा. One is favored. प्रसादलेशानुगृहीता. One is favored by lesha, slight trace of mercy. He can understand him. Janati tattvam bhagavan mahimno. He can understand. न चान्य एकोऽपि चिरं विचिन्वन्. Not necessary that if he studies Vedas, if he is very intelligent or a Jnani Purushaha, if he has some ahankara, he will never understand Krishna. He may be very perfect person, cannot understand. On the contrary, if he has just a small mercy of Krishna, very easy to understand Krishna. Okay, so here we'll stop. Tomorrow, 234th verse onwards. Tomorrow, not tomorrow, Monday onwards. So tomorrow is Saturday, the most divine day. Those who are situated in Thane, they can come in the morning, take part in Mangalarti, chant the holy name, take part in the have the darshan of Tulasi Archana for with the Ashtottara Namavali for Lakshmi Narasimha. Okay, Hare Krishna. Then breakfast prasad for all. Manchakarpata Rudashcha Kapasindhu Vyachapatikanam Pavanebhyo Krishna Krishna will declare Prabhupada.